if you don't identify your target market, your marketing is gonna fail. So let's fix it. What up, Flow fam? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Luminous, and today we are talking about the 3 steps and a tip into figuring out your target market. So exciting. Oh my gosh, it is finally 2021. Screw 2020, that was horrible. Let's not do that again, but let's do it better. Which it is the perfect way to start off the new year with getting your business in order. Yes, my friends, getting your marketing good and ready for a brand new year of selling cool flow arts related stuff. We are going to kill it. We're going to sell flow arts, get more people into the flow arts. I am here for it. And as we're going through things, there are timestamps in the description down below, so that way you can jump around in case you need to, reference something later in the future. So this is my brand new series on marketing. So this is good for any sort of B2C marketing, which is business to customer. So that falls under pretty much everybody, unless you're a corporation. If you're a corporation, I don't know why you're watching me. And if you want to talk to your peers about marketing, you can head on over to the Facebook group, Social Media Marketing for Performers, and I'll leave the link in the description down below. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, give me a like, leave me a comment, and don't forget to hit those notification bells. That way you get notified when I post new content. And we also have the wizards of the channel. And the wizards of the channel are Flow Toys, Astro Hoops, Matrix Fire Safety, Fun and Motion Toys, The Weaving Witch, and Pyra Light Toys. Thanks, friends. All right, well, let's go ahead and jump into it, because it's the Luminous Marketing Tips for Flow Artist time. I have my own channel, I get my own theme music. So, what's a target market? So a target market is the people that you are targeting that you want to sell to. Seems pretty straightforward. It's the people, that make the purchases that, fuel the money, income. Yeah. It's super important because you need to know who you're selling to be able to sell to them effectively. If you're just kind of just selling just willy-nilly and have no strategy or no idea what you're kind of doing, it's not going to work out very well for you. So we're going to fix that. We're going to fix that. So keep watching. And you should be doing this before you even start your branding, because you need to figure out the type of people that you're going to be selling to, so that way you can formulate what the package is going to look like. All the colors, the logos, the name, the everything, which of course we're gonna be talking about next month. I'm so excited. So some examples of markets are flow artists or fire breathers or circus performers. There's so many different types of markets that you could be hitting, especially with flow arts, depending on what you're doing. All right, step 1. So the first thing you're gonna need to do is envision your perfect ideal customer, like every aspect about them. In the marketing world, this is called an ideal customer avatar. What you're essentially doing is creating the ideal market that you wanna try to target. There's a few things that you're gonna wanna think about. You're gonna wanna think about age, occupation, location, and interests. So starting with just putting together your target market will set everything else up. Like, it'll determine your branding, it'll determine your messaging, how you're talking to people, how you're presenting yourself, how you're actually selling and packaging the product. You want to think about your target market and develop your product around that versus the other way around. It'll help you a lot in the long run. A lot of having to redo things or tweak things. If you do this, you'll already have it all set up. So a good example is if I'm a prop maker and I'm trying to figure out who to sell to. So I'm gonna pick an age range that people are gonna be spinning. So you're looking at, young people to about 35. You're not really targeting people much older. And not to say that you shouldn't be targeting older people. There is definitely a market for flow arts for elderly people. There is definitely a market for that. If you create a target market that is targeted to only 18-year-olds, they're not gonna have a whole lot of money. So you wanna make sure that you're targeting people that are going to purchase this product and not just other artists. You're gonna hear me say this a lot, to not only market to other artists. Other artists, we don't have a whole lot of money. The whole not having money because we're in the arts is definitely a thing. But I'm not saying not to market to other artists, but you need to make sure that you have a wider range of people that you're marketing to. So you're also gonna wanna look at location. Location is super important because you don't wanna be accidentally marketing to someone on the other side of the world. unless you do. And then of course you want to look at their interests. Make sure it's in line with what you're selling. Because you don't want to be trying to sell flow arts to someone who is primarily into football. Though they could probably use some flow arts in their life. All right, step 2, which takes us into PVP, which is personal fulfillment, market value, and profitability. All right, let me break it down for you. So personal fulfillment is where you feel fulfilled with the people that you're marketing to. So you want to make sure that they're people that you want to sell to, that gives you passion. Having passion for what you're selling is insanely important. It translates super well over your messaging and everything. So that's something that you want to feel very fulfilled with when you're selling to these people. Like, these are the people I want to sell to. I like them. I love flow artists. All right, so the next part is value to market. So is this product actually valuable to the market? If I'm creating another hula hoop, what makes that more valuable than somebody else's hula hoop? Hula hoops are such a basic prop. It's such a basic shape. There's not really a whole lot of variation and customization that you can do to a hoop that's gonna really make it stand out. So you need to like really think about what brings the value to these people. Why are they coming to you for this hula hoop? Or why are they coming to you for this performance? You need to be able to stand out and give value. And then the last thing is profitability. You need to make sure that the thing that you're creating is actually gonna turn a profit. That's probably the most important part. Make sure people are buying it. Alrighty, step 3. So the last step is if you already have your business kind of started, all of your socials up and your website going and all that jazz. What you're gonna do is you're gonna analyze your current customers. I'm talking social media stalking. If you're not looking at your analytics, you are doing it wrong. Analytics are the most important thing for marketing. They will show you the way of what's going on with your business, where it's going, and where it could go in the future. Everybody's got analytics. Gig Salad's got analytics. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Google Analytics. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go into your analytics, depending on whatever platform you're going into, and you're gonna look at the top 20% of your customers. So that top 20% is actually going to be responsible for 80% of your revenue. And what you're gonna do from there is you're gonna look at that top 20% and look at the similarities that they have with other people. Like, what are their interests? What are their age? Where are they located? This will definitely help you target better because you already have a pool of data to pull from. So take all that information and formulate your marketing strategy around that. Cater to the people that you know already like your product and that are already spending money. And my last little tip is for my friends who haven't started their business yet. So just starting out is kind of hard because you don't have all that information and analytics that you can go and kind of like use as a cheat sheet. You're gonna have to go out there and mine the data yourself. That means going out and talking to people. Go out there and get some feedback on your product. And the people you should be talking to are people in your community. They're gonna be able to give you the best feedback. And make sure that you're using your ideal customer avatar as you're talking to these people. So once you have a formulated market that you wanna hit, go talk to those people. You can look at Facebook groups and Reddit, or if you already have a community, reach out to your community. And one of the most important things you're gonna need to do as a new business is to get testimonials, get reviews on products. You know, definitely reach out to the influencers in your area. You want people talking about your product. That is so important. So that is 3 steps and a tip for figuring out your target market. I hope that these steps helped and answered some of your target market questions. And of course, we're gonna be diving deeper into target marketing strategy in the future. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out. Finger guns. Marketing doesn't have to be confusing. It can be fun. So we're gonna have fun. If you're new or lurking, welcome to the Flow Arts Marketing Life. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions at all, always leave me a comment down below and I will help you out. And this channel is brought to you by my beautiful Patreon supporters. If you want to become a Patreon supporter, you can head on over to my Patreon, where you can be involved in different things in my channel, or you can head on over to my website, luminous.com, where I have lots of fun flow arts related clothing, and every single bit of the money raised goes directly into funding this channel, so that way I can keep bringing you more content, because I'm awesome. See you all on the wand side.